If I've learned anything during that time, it's that you are who you are.
That's great. Now get back against the wall.
If I've learned anything during that time, it's that you are who you are. If I've learned anything during that time, it's that you are who you are.
Aquarius, how you doing, guys? So we're here to do your 2020 reading. Okay, so this will involve work, love, career, finances, all that kind of stuff, channeled messages, predictions, and stuff that might come out through the cards as I start to channel. So we'll see what happens as we progress with the reading, but we're going to do a full spread for you for 2020 and try to give you as much information as I can of things that you might have coming up. Okay, so hopefully by now that you've had your January, I'm really not sure, but you'll be able to find things that come up in cards for playlists towards the end. Also, if you like the music and stuff, also that I keep saying to people, if you do like that and you've just found the channel and you've not subscribed, there's a Lucid Dream Tarot Music, and a lot of the intros that I put at the beginning, you'll see that are for meditation, for sleep, for fun, for all kinds of different kind of genres of music. So I really am asking for people's support. If you want to check it out, you can find the link below and also in a card that appear at the end. Also, something else is one other thing as well. If you can do me one small favour, and that's just to hit the like button and also the bell for notifications, I really would appreciate that. And also leave a comment. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and I will answer every comment back if I can. But thank you very much for doing that. I really would appreciate it. It just helps out me with the channel. So let's see. So Aquarius for 2020, please. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for 2020. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for 2020. I feel like something's approaching at the beginning of 2020. Something's approaching, or a brooch, or a roach. I don't know why I'm hearing roach. Roach? Rachel? Rachel. The name Rachel? Rachel. But we'll see. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. For 2020. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for 2020. Aquarius. There we go. Oh, so the first card is Seven of Swords. So escaping something, leaving all of the past behind. Anybody that's causing any kind of conflict or rift, I think that you are generally trying to get out of Dodge. Okay, so I'm not sure. I have just done the Aquarius reading and it's actually uploading just now for January. So I'm trying to think what you had. I think you had the Seven of Swords. So I think it's a past energy. It's like past go. It's like I've gone. It's like it's passing. What did I hear? I think I heard for, no, camper van for, I think that was Aries that I did. Let's see, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for 2020. I think there's a lot of trust but distrust around something that you're going on at the moment, where you're going in a complete new direction, away from people that you don't trust anymore, okay? But also, like, you're going also towards someone that has conflict around family about trusting somebody, okay? Because there's a trust. There's also a family trust of money, but I'm picking it up more of like a bond. I don't know why, like bonds, stocks, shares and bonds, or bonding with someone because you're just about to bump into them. It's kind of like I'm just about to bump into them. It's kind of like I don't know where I'm going at the moment. Some of you that is physically for travel. Aquarius for 2020. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for 2020. 2020 reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, way too many cards. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for 2020. Aquarius. Okay, so you got Gemini. Okay, Gemini. So definitely leaving. Someone is having conflict with a Gemini or a parent. Okay, a parent, because I'm picking up guarding themselves from a parent, because I'm picking up parent guardian. So someone that cares for someone as a parent, someone's trying to avoid them. It's kind of like looking back at the past of love, of a connection that you did have, but it feels like you're leaving one behind to go towards another. Okay, but this can be your partner's energy. But I'm thinking that if it's your partner, what they're leaving behind is a Gemini in some form or manner, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. Okay, they're also leaving behind grandparents or a parent. There's some kind of struggle that's going on with different parents. I think either you or your partner have parents, like, because I'm picking up like meet the parents, of people of meeting the parents, but there are parents that are not together anymore, and these would be either grandparents or the parents of your partner, and that they're in different places. And I'm sure I just done this for your reading, that they are apart. The parents are apart. I think one parent is single, but the other parents are like in different places where your partner's parents are not together, but they also have a couple here as well. Okay, so I think probably one is a couple and one's not a couple, because one's left, leaving a parent or something to do with that. Aquarius, because these would be, because I'm picking up the film Meet the Parents for some reason. Okay, a meeting, but you're having to like go between one parent and another parent as well. There's a go between, parent to parent. It's like sometimes I spend time with my parents and sometimes I try to avoid your parents to meet my parents. You know what I'm saying? It's like an avoiding it. Someone's trying to avoid a Gemini or a parent. But because 7 is where you live, pretty much. Aquarius, 2020. Aquarius. Full spread, please, for Aquarius. For 2020. They're not coming out. Someone's not coming out or knocking someone. I feel like knocking someone out, or someone feels like knocked out, like knocked unconscious or something. Not because I feel like knocking on someone's door, like someone wants to tell someone something, to knock on someone's door. Okay, so you've got the 5 of coins and also the King of Wands, the King of Blades. So someone is very difficult to persuade otherwise. These are things that are also being bought on the internet and also sold as an auction. So you might be looking into making something and making some money, which is the 5 of coins, to make more money. So it doesn't mean that you don't have any, it just means that you want some more money. And to invest in that, okay, it looks like you're buying and selling things as an auction, or buying things or making things. Making money, so making your own things and selling your own things. Making and selling, like make it to break it. So I have to make them first to break the bank, but I also have to sell them, which is making money. Okay, but I think that this person also is looking back at you doing that. But I think the person that's butting heads is with this 7 of Swords and this King of Blades also, because the King of Blades has got strict work ethic, and they are focused and determined to make it financially. But there's also guardians of parents that are protecting someone, but someone doesn't want protection. Someone's seeking protection from somebody. Okay, so you're going to have victory, whichever way it is, you're going to win. There's some kind of court battle for a lot of you as well, because I just heard that you're going to win a court case. You're going to win a court case. If someone took some money from you, you're going to win a court case. This is someone that's just about to seal a deal as well, and that's going to get a job opportunity or something, that are going to about to seal a deal. These are selling things, and someone's going to offer you a deal, okay, or you're offering someone a deal, okay. But also for some of you that are facing court through someone that actually physically stole something from you, it seems like you're taking them to court and that you're going to win. For sure. For sure. For some of you, it's a parent. I don't know why. That a parent took something from you of value. Or they try to. Not of that. I'm picking up like product value. Or vows. Renewing your vows. Some of you are renewing your vows. Wedding vows. Here. Loving wedding vows. Possible. But I think that you're about to seal a deal at work. Okay. Now, this can be someone that you're leaving behind to go towards your loving partner. So, whatever contract that you was in, you're going towards success with a Gemini. Also, for some of you. Okay. And that this person probably owns their own company and their own business. And it seems like this 5 is a thought that's ruminating, but a thought that's progressing forward of success that could well be happening through 2020. Because this person here, what I'm picking up, also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, fire sign, is successful. Successful. But you're having to pay your way, pay your dues to somebody that could be a parent or a grandparent that owns this. One, are the company, or 2, they own the house, because this is a landlord as well. But for some of you, I'm picking up, if that's a court appearance, you're going to win, because you're going to win someone over. Okay, so you've got the sign of Cancer. You've got 9 of Cups and the Queen of Blades. You've got the King and the Queen of Blades. Now, they're counterparts. So your love interest, that's your counterpart. But that's also your mother and father as well. Or just your mum. Or just your father. Either way. But the counterparts are parents as well. They're also doctor's appointments. And they are also the council, is what I'm picking up. The council or a counsellor. You either are a counsellor, or you're going to seek a counsellor or a doctor's appointment. Or that is the law, and that will be a court appearance. And some of you, you might be facing court to take someone to court through something that was stolen. Because I'm hearing someone threw something at a glass window here, because these people are peering in through a window, and I'm hearing that old verb of, what's that word, babe? Stones, never throw stones in glass houses. Is it glass houses? What's that saying, that old proverb? Never throw stones in, yeah, something like that.
That'll do.
Huh?
That'll do.
That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. But I think that this is an appearance of someone that broke into someone's house, and they took some money here. They took some money from someone, but from their house. Or they took something, but that's only people that are facing court appearances. Okay? Aquarius for 2020. So, sorry, yeah, because I was looking at the major arcanas. So you've got the sign of Cancer. Now that might be someone that you really don't trust, because that is below the 7. Okay, so they might have Cancer in their chart, or somebody possibly out there doesn't trust a Cancerian. It is also a lot to do with arguments over physical travel as well. But I pick it up as argumentative, but not arguing. I think that there's someone else in this energy here. It's to do with like the Chariot, and it is to do with physical, like being able to move forward and away from this person as well, but they're physically here, and that's why I'm picking it up as a physical element, or a parent, because that's what I'm saying. This, when I said going between one family to another family and meeting the parents, this is the travelling to meet one parent to the other parent. Now, if it isn't, that's travelling backwards and forwards to work, but there will be success, because the Chariot will go forward, meaning like, oh, I'm going to persist to go forward. So as an energy for you, it's very good, okay? Because you will be moving. Like you would have sealed a deal and you would have physically ended a contract to physically move if that's what you're doing, okay? Because the Six of Wands is going back to fetch something of value of chairs and tables and things that you've gathered together, because that's labeling what's yours and what's theirs. So it feels like you've got to go back here to actually fetch something of value that was yours, that you might be worried that might be taken from you if you don't get it quickly. Okay, if you don't get in there quickly, it feels like that this person's probably going to sell things of yours, okay, sell stuff of yours, and that you might have to be going back to get what's yours, but it looks like you're going to have victory to do it because you're going to travel to get back to the Seven of Blades. Okay, now the Nine of Cups means victory in that you have it, but you're going to have to face this woman. You're going to have to face this of court. You might have to face court appearance, or some of you might have to face this woman that is going to point things out to you, but we will see how they're clarified. Aquarius for 2020, please. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for 2020. Now you might have the person of your dreams, which is the Nine of Cups, okay, but their mum also, that's what I'm saying. You might have moved and left a contract to go towards another one. For people that are single, it's a good chance that you might do happen through 2020. But if you are with your partner, it seems like you've left something behind, a contract, and that you're out. And you're also going towards possible another Gemini here, or Libra or Aquarius, or a Libran. But this would be someone's mother as well. Thank you. So it is. This is entrapment, feeling entrapped. The Eight of Blades. Possible, Leo, because it's 8. But this person, they have a dynamic with their parent. This is co-parenting and children as well that are involved in this. This is at home and needing to escape the home and feeling like it's just too much to handle for someone. But that is with a parent here, okay? With a parent. Because you might be cutting that out and drawing a limit and saying enough is enough. There's too much going on here. The Eight of Blades. That's 15 with 6 families moving forward. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for 2020, please. Thank you. So that's over. Oh, and then you face Judgment again. Again, this is cleaning one's act up. So here you've got very much a Cancerian that's causing some kind of rift or problem possible, okay, because this is like all soul groups are now changing, and someone's friends and their life is undergoing a change, complete change, a physical change of one's life altogether. 10 of Blades is like something's over, but you've got the 10 and the 8, which is 9. So there can be someone that's suffering from sleep, needing to get out of something. Sleep. Someone's sleep. This could be doctors that are going to say something about someone's sleep, because that's the 9. They can be dreams as well, or anxiety, or this person's having anxiety, and it could be the mum that's having anxiety. But you've got facing judgment, so it happens again. So you've got the Queen of Wands, which is Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Feeling optimistic after a brand new start. Oh dear, then you've got the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. This is cleaning up one's act. Trying to clean up someone's act. Someone's getting success. The Queen of Wands is getting success, but there's like a lot of mess to clear up. A lot of mess to clear up. Eight of Cups is walking away from the past. Okay, so you got Aries now. Wow, so you got the Emperor. So it's kind of like walking towards an Emperor energy. You got a lot of masculinity around you. This is owning your own business. Also asking someone to mind their business as well. So you got the Eight of Coins. You start to work as well. So there's two eights, okay? So you could have a life path number 8 or something, but there's tidying up to do. There's a lot of cleaning to do. Someone's really tight or cleanly or uncleanly or something, because this can be drinking and alcohol here, and someone could be trying to clean themselves, get clean. So I've read some comments just lately, and I know there was a few people that were trying to get clean from substances. So it feels like some of that is probably still ongoing, because this is still trying to clean up clean up their act, because the things here are messy. Okay, so it feels like someone's like heading out, but towards success, because this can be rehabilitation. These can be doctor's appointments here for some people, and this can be a rehabilitation centre that they're going to say, okay, you can come in, okay, and then you can start to build and work on your life here, okay. But because this could be a court appearance, and this is what's causing a lot of ruminating thoughts and stuff. But these can be work, because this is work, wherever you would work. If there is a lot of strong people around, it causes a lot of worry. There's a lot of worry around working, but that's when you're working with the general public. Okay, it can cause a lot of stress at home that's making you think, do I want to end it or do I want to continue? Because this would be ending it. This would be ending a cycle of work as well. Because this would be a strong company. The King of Blades and the King and the Queen of Blades, they would be strong company owners. Someone does own their own company. Or wants to. Or you work for a company, but that would be a very strong couple and a strong company. But you've got your counterpart here. So it feels like these counterparts are also doing their own thing here. So what's the Seven of Blades for? Seven of Blades. I'm just going to clarify the major looking cards. Not all the majors, but the ones that I feel of Seven of Blades. Seven of Blades. That's so funny. Sorry, I'm not sure if that's the same reading. The person that mentioned the in the comments is just now, it's just come up. So you're more than welcome. Seven of Blades. I don't want to say your name just in case you don't want me to. The Seven of Blades. Seven of Blades. So you got Pisces, and the Nine of Cups. So Pisces is definitely trying to escape something. They're trying to go for their wish fulfillment. They're trying to go for their dreams. So you could have left something behind to go towards a Pisces. Whatever that is, the Seven of Swords is going towards a Piscean here. But there's also distrust around someone as well, which could be a parent. It's kind of like a Pisces and a Gemini don't trust one another because they're trying to escape one another. But you could have also left something behind to go towards. Some of you are going away from a Pisces or a Gemini, or you're going towards, which is your wish fulfillment, which is your 9 of Cups. And you've got that twice. So that's a contract that's not finished, but it's reaching completion pretty much. Some of you, you're stuck at the moment. Okay, so that's a Knight of Wands. So let's have a look at this, Lovers. Some of you could be very, 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 very drained by this person here, or they could be this Pisces could get very drained by this 7 of Swords and this conflict that's being caused by a parent. They can get very drained by them. This person seems to be draining their feelings, but not their feelings. They drain their emotions by a secondary emotion. This is what I'm trying to say to people, but I don't want to start teaching. That will be on the new channel, which is Lucid Dream Tarot Music, about control of secondary emotion. This can definitely be a secondary emotion that gets taken by intervenance with a third person. They can get to you by someone else, and when you hear that, you feel like you want to tell that person to stop interfering. That's that person that can cause conflict, that gets back into your life by a secondary emotion, that they use it by a tactic of someone else. And that can cause hysteria, because they can change their mind very, very, very quickly, because someone's changing their mind. And you get caught in this drama triangle because someone 1 minute thinks one way and then the next minute they're another way, you know. And it's, well, which way do I go then? I'm not sure what you're thinking or where we're at with this. You know, because this 7 of Swords can be very busy, and someone, like, I feel like someone in their life is a busybody, meaning like they want to know the ins and outs of someone's life, and it's draining someone. It's causing a lot of conflict through their feelings, that they're trying to protect themselves, that you could be trying to protect yourselves from somebody, okay? But that would be the amount of miscommunication of how their mind is scattered by someone, because it's too much either one way and then all of a sudden it's the other way. It's kind of a bipolar-y kind of feeling for some. That's not everybody, but for some that are going through that, you might feel that someone changes their mind a lot. On 1 minute they're this way and then the next minute they're that way. And it's kind of like, my vibration's low and then it's really high, and then it's really low and it's really high. And it's all stemming from trying to avoid a move around this parent thing that's going on. So what's yeah, this person is going to really try to get back in. Well, the 9 of Wands, they might be very harsh at times. Like, the communication could probably be very fast, and they come in with a lot of communication really quickly, and they want to know a lot of communication. The Knight of Swords delivers a message of communication, and it delivers something that it wants an answer to, and it drains this person here. They can be very, very quick, like a very quick person, you know, and it drains someone because they are having to go through it. Yeah, and this is all to do with how this person's speaking. It's too much. This Knight of Swords wants to know the information, and they can force themselves into someone's life by wanting to know and demanding to know. What's this 5 of Coins for? 5 of Coins. So Leo. So having perseverance and strength to face this as well, okay? But this is also trying to temper, like, be quiet. The energy here can roar very loudly, but it can also be timid, because it can be a timid cat, okay? So it can, how I'm picking it up through this energy is that someone's saying, shh, be quiet around this person. Don't tell this person all of the information, because they might use it as a tactic to get back in. I think that this could be a dilemma that you're in, of what I've said, through someone else. There's someone else that's causing this dynamic, and you might be saying to your partner, don't tell them all the information. Don't tell them about this money as well. 5 of Coins. Let's work on things, but don't let this person know here, because someone's not trusting someone. And I think this energy of the strength is to get someone to not say something. What's strength for? So it's like the approach of Leo. It's kind of like approach with caution. What's strength? What is strength here for? Strength. Strength. Please clarify strength. I'll have a look at strength again because you've got another major arcana out. Strength. Tell me more about the strength card. Strength card. So you've got judgment again. It's another ending, but this is soul groups of people that you're trying to leave behind to start a new life, but you're having to go through some kind of contract, maybe like January sort of time, of where that ends, because you're leaving something behind to start a new life. This person, if you're in a loving relationship and it's been going on for 11 years, I nearly said 11 years, 11 years, something to do with 11 years, or the living years. Oh, every generation blames the one before, and all of their frustration, I'm afraid that's all we've got. Yeah, the living years. I wish I could have told him in the living years. Well, I'm going really cold. I wish I could have told him in the living years. I think that's a channeled message from a loved one as well. Oh dear. I wish I could have told him in the living years. Somebody did pass on, and they did lose somebody. But I wish I could have told him in the living years, meaning like you might have had conflict with someone, and you wish that you could have told him in the living years. What's judgment for? But this is, again, the judgment card. That's only for some people that have physically lost someone, because that's the tears in heaven. That's the gates of heaven. Okay? But here in heaven... Sorry, I keep hearing that song. But that is Spirit also saying having strength and perseverance. There's definitely something that's going on with like Leo energy, Gemini and Leo. But if this has gone on for a long time, someone's trying to clean up their act as well, because judgment means starting a whole new life and a whole new cycle, and forgetting people that you can't trust in life, and ducking and the diving and worrying about people and trying to, you know, that can be rehabilitation center as well for judgment, because that can be a sentence for some of you. I am hearing that as a sentence. The King of Blades and the Queen of Blades are the court, like, that are going to make this decision of this sentence that someone could be facing. Because I did hear a prison sentence for this Seven of Swords. If someone did actually physically steal something, if they did, this could be facing a prison sentence. Because I don't want to say what that judgment card can mean. But that's only people that are really worried about that. If you're on the good side, which, I mean, I would say you would be, and it was someone that physically stole something from you, then that would be them that's facing this. Because someone... Oh. Because I'm hearing like a crashing noise. What's the judgment for? Oh dear, the Queen of Swords again. Someone's mum, someone's mother. You got the Queen of Swords twice. That's what I'm saying. You've got a lot of family around you where you've got family members that are possibly very controlling. Two lots. This is two women, two Queens of Swords that are two women, and this is a cycle that's played on for a long time, and that's a cycle that you've learned from this parent. But also for some of you that are having to face this court decision, these are going to be court decisions, or the truth that you want to know, or this person constantly wants to know the truth. What's the King of Blades for? for King of Blades. King of Blades. Tell me more about this King of Blades, please, Spirit. Why is this King of Blades in this Spirit? Sagittarius. Still, it's kind of like trying to temper your energy, like trying to keep your temper down so this person doesn't drain your energy. Okay, whoever that is, that's about making sure that you don't say stuff. Temperance is like keeping your temper down. This person probably makes you feel furious. Whoever can make you feel very furious. And when you're infuriated, that's when you're going to act upon a secondary emotion of fury. Okay? So when you flare up, you can have illnesses of anything because you're flaring up. It's making your blood boil. Okay? And because of that, you probably then act upon your feelings, which is where someone that's very controlling is getting you. You see, they're getting you to react to something that makes your blood boil. That's where they feed from if you're going through control and narcissism, because you do have a lot of that here possible. Okay? And that's what they would feed from, your light here. They would feed from your light. Not saying it's the Sag that's doing it. For some of you it might be, for some of you it's not. This is your light source here, okay? Your light source. And because of that, that's what this person feeds off, your light, your energy. They drain your energy through your light. This is a light worker, regardless. This is a light worker, okay? A spiritual being. It's also an archangel. And because of that, this person wants a piece of it. They want your energy. They drain your energy. So the court appearance, I couldn't really tell you. It could be infuriating you. What's this temperance for? Why is temperance here? Yeah. Putting something to rest. Putting something to rest. Like sleeping on it. It looks like you're going to have to like sleep on this. It doesn't feel like the verdict is in yet. This might be putting something to rest at court and finally getting your approval here. 6 of Wands. Let's have a look what this Chariot is about. The Chariot. The Chariot. Moving forward. The Chariot. Physically moving. Physically moving. I think you're having a lot of fights with someone too. Okay, but you've got the Magician that came out and the Knight of Pentacles. There's definite conflict with a Cancerian over a move, a physical, like, moving. 10 of Wands isn't a heavy burden to carry unless you keep carrying it. You know, when you drop that burden, that means that you're not ruminating about it anymore and that you're dropping it. But this person can cause a lot of mind games and manipulation or fights over a physical travel and like a car, over a car even, okay? Because it feels like it's just, I'm just stuck here doing that. And you got the Magician, so above, so below. So this person, let's look at this Queen of Blades. I'm going to take this, it's definitely Aquarian energy as well. What's the Queen of Blades for? Queen of Blades. Queen of Blades. Queen of Blades. What was the Queen of Blades? Yeah, family members. 6. It's all to do with this person wants to know things, what's going on in your family life. This can also be a I mean, from this appearance of court, if you're going through it, you just start to move forward, really, out of conflict, trying to get away from this Queen of Blades. If she's taking too much, there's the Magician again. So what's the Magician for? 10. It finishes, ends. 6, 7. Again, here it happens again. You've got a lot of endings and beginnings. You've got a lot of cycles that start and finish and start and finish and start and finish. What's the Eight of Blades for? Eight of Blades. Eight of Blades. Really? Eight of Blades. Again, 2 eights. Someone could have a life path number of 8. Conflict, 5. Again, family. That's with a life path number 8, I would say. 2, 8, 16. There's also 7. That's here. Family. Just feuding with different family members. Ruminating thoughts. What's the 10 of Blades for? No, so that's over. I don't want to look at that one. What's this Judgment card for? But you got another 10 as well. What's the Judgment for? It's just like a cycle that just keeps repetitively playing again and again and again. It's just what's happening through your life. What's the Judgment for? Judgment. Oh, someone is possibly... this can be an ailment. Ill. What's this 4 of Cups? They're concentrated on it. Oh, they're trying to protect yourself from somebody. Wow. This person is not going to budge. They will not budge. They will not budge. They're trying to protect their money and protect themselves away from being offered from someone, from somebody. This is studying as well. The 4 is the magician that studies but analyzes something, behavior, and they're trying to protect themselves from somebody. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, water signs, but Judgment. Queen of Blades, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. So you start to move forward, okay? Start to move away from that. And you got the Queen of Pentacles. What's the Emperor for? I think you start to settle down. The Queen of Pentacles starts to settle down. What's the Emperor for? The Emperor. There's too many cards out, to be honest, Aquarius. The energy's getting very mixed up. What's the Emperor for? 10. So you get happiness, you get the business, you get the 10 of Cups. Okay, you get congratulated as well. If there is like someone that's going through like detoxing and stuff like that, you get the offer to say yes, that you can here. What's the 8 of Coins? Really? 7 of Wands. Looking after your health and looking after yourself. The Moon. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's the Moon for? The Moon. Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. Something to do with trying to suppress feelings in and emotions about work. I think work life is going to be combative. Like there's a lot of people at work that are very argumentative. At your workspace, because that's definitely where you work, 8. And there's a lot of people that are very offensive and defensive against people possibly not pulling their weight and stuff. This is like that people not on par with their communication. It generally seems to come good. I mean, if your love life's good, your love life's good, because you've got a few good cards for that. But you've got a lot of argumentative energy around you as well. I pick a lot of it up. It's to do with like work or like parents. But I can't seem to pick up your love life. It's strange. Seems like a lot of parenting stuff. Some of you are having to go through the courts, and I think this is a reading for the people that have got to go through the court. Okay, well, that's your 2020 reading. I'm sorry it's a little bit kind of sporadic, but you've got like a lot of strong women around you, or mothers around you, that want your attention for something. Like, they need your attention a lot of the time. But these can be very minor arcanas, even though I'm making it sound very dramatic. When you slip back into reality of life, you know, you realise that a lot of these can just be very minor things that just ruminate, and you just think, oh, it's just very stressful. but that is life as well, you know. But this is a general reading, so anything can appear up here. So if you want a private reading, you can reach out for a personal reading. It's better when you go to the monthlies, because that gives you a shorter time span. But generally, I think you've got a lot to do with like family things that are going on and moving. Okay, so hopefully you like Lucid Dream Tarot Music. You can find all the links to the new channel in the cards here, and also in the bio box below. Hopefully that you join. Please give me a like, share and comment. I really would appreciate that. I'm sorry that the reading, if it wasn't as great as what you hoped for, but we'll see during your January and February and all that kind of stuff. So I really do appreciate it. Okay, alright Aquarius, thanks very much guys, and I'll catch you again soon. Peace.